raised.
Why the Jewish man, the white man getting so upset when Kanye say we the Israelites? Why do the Jewish man, the white man get so upset when Kyrie Irving say we the Israelites? Right? When Kyrie Irving just share a post. Read it again.
Why do the heathen rage?
Why is these folks finding this man $500,000 just for sharing a post? Just for sharing, you know what I'm saying, stuff that can help us get back to our identity. Why do the heathen rage? Give me Isaiah 30 and 20. It said, why do the heathen rage? Why? Matter of fact, give me Psalms 85 and 11. Psalms 85 and 11. I'm going to show you why the heathen mad. Why the heathen mad at all this knowledge coming out, the truth coming out? You know what I'm saying? Celebrities waking up that we the Israelites.
That's right.
Kanye waking up. Kanye got a platform that can influence millions of people. Kyrie got a platform that can influence millions of people at one time. That's why the heathen rage. Read that right quick.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 85 and verse 11. Truth shall spring out of the earth.
It said truth shall spring up out of the earth. That's what y'all see right now. Truth springing up out of the earth. You got brothers like Kyrie, like I said, Kanye or Ye, telling you who you are according to the Bible. What we've been telling y'all. We've been coming out here 10 plus years on the corner, letting our people know, listen, we the children of Israel. We are God's chosen people, right? And that truth spreading. Read that.
And the righteousness shall look down from heaven.
It said the truth is springing up out of the earth. Now go to Isaiah 30 and 20. Isaiah 30 and 20. It said, why does the heathen rage? You know why the heathen raging? Because all their plans, all their crafty counsel, all that stuff is coming crashing down. The truth spread through the earth and they can't stop it. That's why the heathen rage. Read that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity.
So it said, though God give you the bread of adversity, the Lord understand that we in the slums. The Lord understand you got to go to work 12, 13 hours a day. The Lord understand that you might be behind on your rent this month. He understand that the lights might get cut off this month. He said, though he give you the bread of adversity, read.
And the water of affliction.
And the water of affliction. He understand that we getting shot down in the streets. That we killing each other in the streets. That the other nations, you know what I'm saying, are trying to put clamps on us so we can't even say who we are according to the Bible. We getting afflicted when the truth come out. And the Lord said, I understand that. Right? Read.
Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
And that's why we out here right now. We out here to give you the sense of what Kanye was talking about. We come up out the corners to give you the sense of what Kyrie Irving was talking about when he shared that link. When Kanye say, hey, we the chosen people of God. Read it from the top again.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
And that's what we out here to do, to give our people the truth according to the Bible. We ain't gonna be moved into a corner no more. The truth is springing up out the earth. The work that the prophets been putting in, it ain't going out void, as you can see.
Right.
You got all type of celebrities coming and understanding who they are according to the Bible. And not just celebrities, we got all, we influencing millions of people at one time with this truth. Because you know why? It can't be hidden. It can't be hidden, right? Give me what that is, Matthew 24 and 13. Yeah, Matthew 24, 13. Read that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end.
It said, he that shall endure to the end, all them afflictions that Isaiah 30 talking about, that bread, the water of affliction and the bread of adversity. It said, he that endured to the end and keep God's commandment in the faith of Christ, what happened?
The same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world.
So it said the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. This truth can't be hid. This truth cannot be hid, right? So let's get into it. Let's get into it, right? So the thing about the controversy in the social media, the news right now with Kanye and Kyrie Irving. Basically, they firing the brother because he's saying we the Jews. Kanye saying we the Jews. They took all this money from him, right? So who are the Jews? Is Kanye and Kyrie lying? Who are the Jews? Who are the people in the book, right? Give me Genesis 49. Genesis 49 and started with Judah like fuck.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brother shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
So we talking about Judah right now. Who is Judah? Where is Judah today? Because according to Kanye and Kyrie, the blacks are Judah today. But according to the Jewish people, the white man, they say they the Jews, right? Who is Judah today? We out here to show y'all. Read it.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp.
So it said Judah. Read it from the top again.
Judah is a lion's whelp.
Verse 8.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brother shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
So it says Judah was going to be in a battle. That's what they're saying right there. It said Judah's hands was going to be in the neck of the enemy. Right? Judah's hands were going to be in the neck of the enemy. Now go back to verse 9. Read.
Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art gone up.
So in the 60s, Judah, the black man, his hand was in the neck of the enemies. This history right here. He was at battle against oppression. Right? Read.
He stooped down. He couched as a lion.
But back then, guess what they did? They killed Martin Luther King. They killed Malcolm X. They put drugs in the Black Panthers community and throughout their organization and locked a lot of them brothers up. And a lot of them brothers got hooked on them drugs and stuff like that. That thing, when it was a war against drugs, back in the 70s and the 80s, that thing wiped our whole community out. They made sure another leader won't rise up out of Judah. Read.
And as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
It says an old lion, who shall rise him up? Right? Let's get something on Judah. Get Jeremiah 14:2. Right? So it said Judah was going to be in constant battle with his enemy. And we was going to be at the neck of our enemy. Right? Against the oppression. Right? Read that.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
So let's get some characteristics of Judah. Right? Read that.
Judah warned, and the gates thereof language. They are black.
It said Judah is what?
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are black. Read.
Unto the ground. And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
So let's get some history on Judah. So it said Judah is black unto the ground. Go to Deuteronomy 28. This is what happened to Judah, right? And we talking about the controversy that Kyrie Irving and Kanye is facing right now against the people that's oppressing them, right? The people that's finding them all their money and taking their money. They speaking truth. That's why they doing it. They trying to let you blacks and Spanish know, listen, y'all the God chosen people. And they afflicting them brothers for that thing, right? It said Judah is black, right? Let's get some characteristics of Judah. What happened to Judah? So we gonna find out who is the real Jews. Is it the so-called white man? Or is it the you blacks that's in America? Right? It's at the neck of your enemies. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy. All his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So it said Judah was going to be cursed right along with the rest of his brothers for not keeping God's commandment. When you analyze it, the so-called Jewish man ain't cursed. They not under the afflictions of the Most High God right now, right? And it said Judah was black. Read that. Read verse 68. Read verse 68. 28 and 68. Read that.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
So this what happened to Judah, right? Read that.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So it said the Lord was gonna bring Judah into Egypt again, right? In the rest of the 12, in the rest of the 11 tribes, he was gonna bring them into Egypt again. Did this happen to the so-called Jewish man? Y'all tell us. Is Kyrie Irving lying? Y'all tell us. Is Kanye lying? When they say we are the Jews according to the Bible, y'all tell us. Did this happen to the so-called Jewish man? Right? Read it.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
It said Judah was going to go into slavery again on ships.
Right.
On ships. That did not happen to the so-called white man that's in our land right now. That did not happen to the so-called Jewish man that's in our land right now. Read that.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
It said Judah ain't seek this homeland again. Read that.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
We have the so-called Jewish man that called himself Judah or Yehuda was put on slave ships and sold to their enemies. When did that happen? In history. That never happened in history. Read it.
For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
So that's what happened to Judah right there. When did that happen? It said Judah was black. And he said if he disobeyed God's commandments, him and his brothers were going to go into slavery on ships. When did that happen to the so-called Jewish man? It never happened. Right? We don't ask the right questions when these people be talking. If the Jewish man is Judah, where's the rest of the 12? Where the rest of the tribes at? They only represent one tribe. Right?
Bring it out.
Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
John 7:35, right? About the prophecy about the heat. The so-called Jewish man that go into slavery on ships. He took from the west coast of Africa and put it to cargo slave ships and was sold in the Americas and sold in the islands. That happened to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That happened to you blacks here in America. You are Judah, according to the Bible. Right? Read that. This is what the scriptures say about the Jewish man that's in our land right now. Read that. Read that.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
So it said Judah was going to fall by the edge of the sword. Right? Read.
And shall be led away captive.
It said led away captive. The Jewish man wasn't led away captive on slave ships. Judah was though.
That's right.
It ain't lining up. It ain't lining up. Read.
Into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
It said Jerusalem was going to be trodden down by the Gentiles. Who is in our land right now? Gentiles. This is future prophecy about the Jewish man. He is not the true Jew. You blacks in America, that you in the neck of your enemies. We used to stand up and fight oppression, and now we just lay down. We just lay down and let them walk all over us. Right? What does Isaiah 51 and 23? Give me that. Isaiah 51 and 23. The black man, we used to stand up strong against oppression. Right? This civil rights movement, the Black Panther movement. We used to fight against this thing. But now we just lay down because they give us good jobs, right? We just let them tell us anything with their media because they give us housing and stuff like that. We didn't let these folks steal our whole identity, and then they get mad and fine brother $500,000 when he stand up and tell the truth and say the blacks in America is the Jews, right? Read that right there, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 23.
So we stand up strong against the black community back in the 60s, in the 50s. We fought against oppression. We ain't doing it no more. We just laid down. It said Judah was a young lion. Now he just laid down. Who gonna rise Judah back up? The prophet's gonna come back out here and rise Judah back up. Read it.
But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground.
And we laid our body as the ground. After the 60s and the 70s, leading up into the 80s, we just laid down and just took the oppression. We just laid down as the ground and let these folks walk all over us because they gave us Section 8 and WIC. We just laid down and stopped fighting against the oppression. Give me the Ecclesiastes 7:7. It said a gift destroyed the heart.
Hey, shalom brothers, shalom sisters, Bishop Nathaniel here. That's right, you know what day it is. It's Shout Out Tuesday. It is Shout Out Tuesday. And I pray you brothers and sisters join me every Tuesday afternoon on IUIC Events channel, where I will be reading your kind and inspirational letters, also thanking you for your kind donations, and also covering very important biblical information for the mental well-being of our 12 tribes. That's right, 12 tribes worldwide. So hope to see you then, every Tuesday afternoon on IUIC Events. Shalom.
Judah used to be a strong line, now we just laying down. Right. A brother can come out and be like, hey, you blacks, y'all great people that walk the earth. You see what I'm saying? Y'all Jews according to the Bible. And we just be like, oh, okay, we don't even consider. We've been walked on so much, we can't even understand that we the greatest people that walk the earth right now. Right? But guess what? The prophet's back out here to tell you, you are those people. You're the chosen people of God. Read it.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely, oppression maketh a wise man mad.
It says, oppression maketh a wise man mad. Right? Read.
And a gift destroyed the heart.
And a gift destroyed the heart. After the 60s, after we laid down, let them walk all over us, they gave us gifts. Because they understood that right there will destroy us.
That's right.
That's what the gift was for. That's what the Section 8 was for. See what I'm saying? That's what the WIC was for.
That's right.
What was the other thing they called when they took the man out the house? That's Section 8?
Yeah, Section 8.
Yeah, that's the same thing. That's what that was for. But a gift destroyed the heart. When you take the man up out the house, guess what? That's gonna destroy that household.
That's right.
When you take the man up out the community, that's gonna destroy the community. And Judah gonna just lay, and we just gonna lay back down. Go back to Isaiah 51 and 23. And we just lay down and let them walk all over us because they gave us a couple of gifts. It's time for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to wake up about the slumber.
Right.
It's time the time is getting near. This truth going throughout the whole earth. And we ain't letting up.
That's right.
And we ain't letting up. Read that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street, to them that went over.
So it's time for us to get up off our bellies, man, and have these folks stop walking all over us and telling the truth. The scriptures say Judah went into slavery on ships. The scriptures say Judah was black as the ground. It say that the Gentiles are going to trot in our land. Who is those people? Give me Revelation 3 and 9. Who is these people that's in our land? Y'all know that God hate them, right?
You know.
Y'all know that, right? Read it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
That's who in our land. The who?
The synagogue of Satan.
The what?
The synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews.
So which say they are. Who's saying they the Jews? It ain't the black man who really is the Jew. The black man say he black, or African American, or Asiatic, or what they call it, like Ethiopian.
Yeah.
We everything else outside of being Judah, God's chosen people. Who's saying they the Jews? It's the white man that's in our land trying it down right now. He said they the synagogue of Satan. Read it.
Which say they are Jews and are not.
And are not.
But do lie.
But they do lie. They do lie. What's the lie they trying to cover up? Give me Psalms 83. What's the lie they trying to cover up? Why are they finding Kyrie $500,000 just for sharing the post. Why do they take billions of dollars from Kanye for saying that we the Jews? That should get some wheels turning. There's some lies that's being uncovered. Right? What are they trying to cover up? I'm going to show you. Read it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
It said our enemies have come together and make a tumult. The other nations are our enemies. The people that's walking all over us is our enemies. The people that come in our neighborhoods and leave out of our neighborhoods with all our money and don't put nothing back into the neighborhoods is our enemies. That's right. Have y'all ever noticed that we the only, like, what's the name of that place down in Washington? They got all the flags around it when they meet up at the League of Nations?
United Nations.
It's the UN, you know what I'm talking about? When they meet up at all the flags around it? All right, the UN, right? We the only people that ain't got no flag up there. Why they keeping us out? Why we ain't in none of these important meetings? Because they got stuff to hide. They got stuff to hide. And this is one of the big kept secrets in the world. And it's coming out of the earth right now. Right? Read it.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Who is the hidden ones? Who is lost? If ain't nobody lost, it gotta be us. We don't know our nationality. We don't know God. We think you gotta congregate on Sunday. We think God love everybody. Where is he at? Where's the proof? The God in the Bible said, I exist. You know how I exist? Because when you disobeyed me, I was going to put you into slavery on ships. That's in the Bible. Ain't no proof that God love everybody exists. But this is the stuff we worship. We are lost. Read.
Bring it out.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
So they said, let us come and cut them off from being a nation. That's why when Kyrie be like, hey, I'm going to share this link saying that, hey, we the chosen people of the Bible, they fined him $500,000. That's why when Kanye step up and say, hey, the blacks, Hispanics, Native American out of 12 tribes, they take billions of dollars from them.
Right.
It's time for us to wake up and see this thing, man. Read it. Finish that.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That we may be no more in remembrance. This is what they trying to hide. This is the best kept secret. That this is when they go into them secret meetings and have they gatherings with. This is why we not invited.
That's right.
This is why when brothers step up like Kyrie and Kanye, when they step up and say who we are according to the Bible, they fine them $500,000. They take billions of dollars from them because they just spent trillions of dollars to keep us in, to keep our nationality stripped from us. It's time for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to wake up and keep God's commandments.
To scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.